Hi, welcome to the IPL pre-show. It's KKR taking on the Gujarat Titans. KKR obviously have made it through to the playoffs. It's a big game for the Titans here because it's really heating up on the points table and they would like to get as many wins as possible. I've got Rahul, Sneashish and Bharat as well joining for the show. And he's just joined at the nick of time. That's why timing is so important in life and in cricket. Bharat, we'll get started off with you. GT versus KKR, big game for GT. Your first thoughts on this game?
Obviously, as you yourself noted that it's a big game for Gujarat Titans, but Kolkata Knight Riders are in red hot form, so it's difficult to see past them. But again, Gujarat Titans won their last game. A couple of batters scored hundreds as well, so they have a little bit of momentum. Yeah, they have the pressure of net run rate as well, if I'm not mistaken. So there's a lot of pressure on them. But as I say, uh, when it is when you are under real pressure, who knows? Some players, some teams, they show their best. So maybe it's time for Gujarat Titans to really up their game, lift their sagging spirits, and do their worth. But on an overall basis, KKR, their batting opening, their openers are firing. Obviously, even Varun Chakravarti has come back to form. He's hitting the bat hard, getting that bounce, and obviously Sunil Narayan's bowling. I don't have to say much, and even Venkatesh Iyer scored some runs. So other than Iyer's batting, I don't think they have too many problems. Rizal is firing in both the bat and ball, so they can definitely look like the better side. But you never know at the home ground. JT may bring a surprise.
Yeah, you never know, Bharat. And like you said in the past, it's anybody's game at the end of the day. These are all good sides. Neashish, big game for Gujarat Titans. That points table is really heating up. And now they'll have to look to win all the games, I think, to try and get into the top four. So talk about that pressure for the Titans getting into this game. KKR, on top of the table, the big match for them. So they must be feeling the pressure.
Oh, obviously, and the way Bharat has mentioned, right, that KKR are in red hot form, and with this form, any team will fear to face them. But for Gujarat, I think it's a very important game because mathematically, it's very tough for them to to get into that playoff spot. But still, what the way they have gone through this season, they will want to win this game at least for their fans in front of the home crowd. But with the kind of form KKR are in currently, I think KKR are favorites into this match.
Definitely, Sneshish. Rahul, some good news for the Titans, though. Shubman Gill and Sai Sudarshan last match, both of them got hundreds. So that's some inspiring news for them. They'll be looking to take the same momentum into the match tonight as well. You're on mute, Rahul.
Yeah, absolutely. I think they are, the first opening duo that they have tried in the beginning of the season, hasn't clicked for them. So now they have gone with Sai Sudarshan and Shubman Gill, and it was an extraordinary performance from this duo against Chennai Super Kings. I think that really bodes well for Gujarat Titans in this game. And obviously, I think they are slimmer of hope for them to qualify into the playoff. But for that, I think everyone will have to take out their calculator for that. But still, as everyone mentioned, I think it's the last. I think in front of their fans, I think Gujarat will try to at least win this game, at least for their fans. And for KKR, I think they have already made it to the playoff, and also they have cemented their place in the first two spot. And for them, I think they would like to improve those areas that has been concern for them so far in this season. I think they will try to improve those areas ahead of the playoff games.
Yeah, you're right. I think this is a great opportunity for them to improve those areas. Bharat, before we get to KKR in more detail, how have you enjoyed the Gujarat Titans? They've been a bit on as well. That same sort.
I guess you got stuck. You got to repeat the question, I guess, because there's some
All right.
internet
I think there must have been a network issue. Yeah. So, Bharat, what I was asking you was how have you enjoyed the Gujarat Titans bowling lineup? Do you think they've done justice to that bowling lineup? They've not seemed that convincing. They've had moments of inconsistencies. Rashid Khan as well has not really been the Rashid Khan that we've known for so many seasons. So, your thoughts on that bowling lineup?
I guess you only mentioned about Rashid Khan. Obviously, the batters have played him much better this season. Yeah, the wickets have been fatter too, so there's no real grip in most of the matches. He's not found any real grip, and without Rashid Khan really they're not really running through the opposition sides. It's become tougher. Yeah, some batters have taken on Rashid Khan. We saw even in South Africa, Marco Jansen went after him, and here Will Jacks
Hmm.
went after him. So more batters are going after Rashid Khan. Yeah, Mohit Sharma also has gone for a lot of runs after showing some promise. That was another big setback for them. Yeah, he showed some form against CSK, but in a lot of enough matches, Mohit Sharma in the long overs hasn't been able to bowl like they wanted him to, and I think that's been a problem for them. Mohammad Shami not being there is another huge hole to fill. Obviously, he was taking a lot of wickets with a new ball, seam
Yes.
movement, and Umesh Yadav is definitely not in Mohammad Shami's class. With due respect to his bowling, is not in his class. So they have enough issues. But at least in the last game, they bowled, I think, better as unit, and hopefully, yeah, they may not qualify. Very slim chance, whatever it is, mathematical is slim chance. But today is
Hmm.
the chance to at least put on a good show with the ball and win a game.
Yeah, you're right. I think you're playing in front of your home crowd, so you'd want to give them one more reason to win. Yeah, am I here?
Yeah, yeah, we can
Yes,
hear
sorry.
you.
I think it was raining in Mumbai for the first time today, so I think there's some network issues. Yes, first rain in Mumbai, so everyone's excited, but
Yeah, I guess rain from Bangalore and Kolkata has
maybe.
gone over to Mumbai.
Yes, maybe. But anyway, getting back to the game, Snehashish, I was asking you that KKR, do you think they could, try out some substitutions or maybe experiment a bit now that they've already qualified? Do you think that's the way to go, or would you suggest playing with that same 11?
Yeah, I will answer that. Before that, just a quick update that due to bad lightning, the match has gone bit of delayed. So that's the
Thank you
update
so
from.
much.
Yeah. But I want to say, yeah, definitely a chance for KKR to see their bench strength ahead of the playoff. But I don't think because you have only 2 games left, maybe Gautam Gambhir will not try to keep make any changes in the winning, playing 11 because why do you need some changes in the playing 11 when your team are performing in a consistently, right? Because the low because if you lose a match here and there in the next 2 matches, that can break the momentum that you are going to, right? Going to the playoffs. So I think in terms of to go with the playoffs with a good momentum of win back of your back of your mind, I think KKR might not try to make any changes, but yeah, definitely a good chance for them to see some players like Suyash Sharma. In the last season, we saw him in many matches than this season, but in these 2 matches, you can see him how he is going or not. But still, I personally, I don't see Gautam Gambhir making any changes in the playing 11.
All right, okay. Rahul, okay, so Snehashish thinks changes should not be made, but do you think Rinku Singh should be promoted up the order because he could maybe get some more innings?
Can you repeat, Ishan? Actually, I missed that question.
Yeah. Do you think Rinku Singh should be sent up the order now that they've already qualified and there's nothing left to lose? So maybe just go out, play a national game. He's not gotten too many opportunities this season. So sending Rinku Singh up the order, a good decision.
Absolutely, I think yeah, Rinku Singh should be promoted up the order because throughout the whole season he hasn't got that kind of opportunity where he can express his form and can get his momentum back because for a good reason because KKR has discovered extraordinary opening duo this time in Sunil Narine and Phil Salt because they have won 9 games and out of 9 games I think in all the 6 or 7 games it has been that opening duo that they have provided the team with a flying start, and because of them hardly the lower middle order or the lower order has got any opportunity to showcase their ability. And but at the same time I think Ramandeep Singh has also got few opportunities at that time. Ramandeep has also expressed himself very well, but for Rinku Singh I think last 2 games he should be promoted up to the order because he will be in the squad for the not in the squad but in the reserve squad for the T20 World Cup, and I think it's the think tank will be thinking about that to give Rinku Singh a opportunity ahead of this showpiece event.
Yeah, you're right. I think Rinku Singh definitely deserves some more chances. Bharat, we'll get to predictions, but before that, I would like to know any important matchups that are in your mind that'll be interesting tonight.
Not sure. Maybe I have to see the team as well, whether who is playing. Anyway, Phil Salt maybe going up against, if he survives, going up against someone like Rashid Khan, that might be an interesting battle. Or if Umesh Yadav plays, then him bowling to Sunil Narayan, because he doesn't bowl well to a left-hander, and Sunil Narayan obviously is in great form, so it would be interesting to see how Umesh goes about his business against a left-hander who's in red hot form.
Okay. Snehashi, we'll hold up the predictions question. I just wanted to ask you another question. How's the fan base been for the KKR franchise this year? You know, they've been performing well this season. How's the atmosphere in Kolkata? How's it outside the Eden Gardens? Just tell us a bit about it.
Yeah, it's been fantastic. I think yeah, after so many time, KKR have shown so much consistency, right? In terms of gameplay and the style and the way they have played in all the games, that has impressed a lot, every fans a lot. And me, Rahul, were there in the first game of the season here in Kolkata against SRH, and the way people turned up on the first day itself, we were really shocked because we didn't expected the way KKR have performed, and it was like all were like set up, like Gautam Gambhir came back, the team Shreya Shayar is available this time around, but you didn't see the team how they have been performing because that was the first game. But still, people had that belief the team will come up good, and they did so. Now they are the first team to get qualified for the playoffs, and they have done it before two matches of the league phase. So I think the way KKR have played, I think the fans have loved it, and the team deserve the way fans have showed love in the stadium and even in the defeats also. I think you see
Yeah.
KKR lost two matches after scoring one scoring up to 260 plus, one scoring 220 plus. But still, fans it is not like the fans got disheartened. They didn't come. Even in the next match, it is full crowd again, and that's the mutual respect and love should be between a player and between a team and fans. So I think that's a very good sign for KKR to see that kind of fan base here in Kolkata, and hopefully KKR will look to do this with this kind of moment of Kolkata will go all through and win the final for the fans.
Hopefully,
Just
hopefully, I'm
want to add a
sure.
point. Just
Yes,
want to
yes.
add a point. Yeah, one matchup I wanted to see. That's Shubman Gill taking on Varun Chakravarti, because he gets a lot of bounce. Varun Chakravarti gets a lot of bounce. I say, as you know, he was a medium pacer once upon a time, so gets that bounce and hits high up on the bat. So interesting to see how Gill, who's known for playing the lofted shots, will take on someone like Chakravarti, who extracts bounce.
Interesting, interesting. Okay, so the toss update is that, I think there's still been a delay, so the toss has not been done. Rahul, we leave that aside. Just tell us your match predictions. I think there might be a delay for a bit, so we'll still have to know the match predictions. So your final thoughts on the game. Which team do you think is going to end up on the winning side? And you can't be biased by saying Kolkata just because you're a Kolkata Knight Rider supporter. Think about it and let our viewers know.
No, no, not at all, not at all. Though Kolkata is the formidable side, they are the much balanced side compared to Gujarat Titans. But at the same time, the hunger to win will be more in Gujarat Titans in the home side camp, because they haven't find themselves in the great form throughout the whole season. But at least they will try to cap off the season with some incredible performance. So if Gujarat can put on their best effort, I think they can dismantle KKR in this game. And also, we all remember last time what happened in this ground were Rinku Singh carnage, and I'm again expecting, once again such carnage from Rinku Singh in this ground.
Oh God, okay, that'll be a lot of fun to watch. I think for all the supporters at the stadium.
Absolutely.
Bharat, your final thoughts?
Yeah, I'm giving it to KKR only. I think they just have a better side on paper. Yeah, again, on paper it is, you never know what will happen, but on paper they're definitely a better side. Just wanted to add something on Chakravarti again. He's one of those spinners for the last 6 7 years. I really love watching him ball in T20 cricket. Every time I guess I tell it on Twitter, it's the one Indian T20 spinner that I really like to watch. Whatever Indian think tank thinks about him, that I don't know, but I think this is a class T20 spinner. It's one spinner again. I'm looking forward to watching today.
Thank you, Bharat. Thank you. Snehashish, take it away. Last comments.
It's obviously it's KKR favorites, starting as favorites because of the form they
I
are
knew
in.
that. I knew that. I expected that. After Rahul said Gujarat, there had to be one KKR supporter. It's
But
okay.
but but one thing I want to see that the middle order batting of KKR, because I really think that the middle order batters have not been tested so much in the middle. So I just want them to get more game time in this remaining two matches, because that will help as a team KKR to go with more confidence in the playoffs. Because we saw with India, India won all their league phases, and then one
Mhm.
bad time in the semi-final final, your middle order doesn't get that much time on the middle, they crumble on the pressure. So I don't. So I think that the same thing can happen with KKR also. So I think more time the middle order batter gets in the remaining two matches. If any pressure situation come in the knockout games, especially in the playoffs or in the final maybe, then that will help the KKR as a team.
Very interesting point to end it, Sneashish. Thanks a lot. Thank you, Rahul. Thank you, Bharat. Thank you, Sneashish. Thank you to all the guests. The match will get started in a while. There's been a delay, but it's going to get started really soon. So stay tuned to the match, stay tuned to Red Sports, and we'll catch you all again tomorrow morning. Thank you and have a great night.